It's 93.9 WKYS, Diva in the District. Dominique the Diva here, and I have a special guest in here with me today. She's not just special because we have the same zodiac sign, which is Sagittarius, which is the best. She's special because she is not only on the hottest show, reality show right now, Love and Hip Hop, but she's probably one of the few on the show that actually has a lot of love and real hip hop. Now, Miss Lyrica Anderson is here.
Hey, Skitty D, what's
up?
What's
so
up?
I know you're sad, so this is gonna be great because we're already best friends in our heads.
Literally.
Everyone thinks that.
Literally.
Now, speaking of the show, you're one of the few artists on the show that already have a plethora of songwriters credits. You've already worked with Beyonce, Demi Lovato, the Jonas Brothers, and everything. So
Yes.
a lot of artists come on the show, and they also have a lot of aspiring artists on the show. What made you say, you know what, I'm going to do this show regardless of the platform or whatever opinions, and I want people to know I'm a real artist, and I have real songwriters credits, and I've been out here.
Okay, that part. Well, I mean, it just all made sense by third season. First season, somebody reached out for me to do the show, and I was like, absolutely not, because I thought that you just show up, me not knowing, obviously I wasn't on the show, that you just show up and like somebody's about to confront you and you get in a fight every 5 seconds.
Right, and throw the drinks.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's not my personality. I'm not just about to be showing up, fighting every day, stressing myself out, trying to, I care too much about my nails and my face. And
right.
No. So I was like, no. And they were like, no. That's not what Mona wants. That's not what she goes for. And they were kind of explaining to me what really happens. Like, this is these people's lives. Blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So first and second season, it didn't really work out with what was going on with me and my life and stuff. So by third season, they called me again. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to come in or whatever and check it out. So I told them about A1, which was my fiance at the time. Then I told them about my mom, his mom, how crazy they are, their story, how they don't get along and like all
fighting,
this stuff.
all at the
yeah, and how it's
party.
like really hard just for us all four to go to dinner or whatever, because it's like, I think it's Pam. A1 says it's my mom, but at the end of the day, it's Pam. But...
The shade.
I mean,
Okay.
It's all love, but,
yeah.
So that was, what ended up taking over our story last season. So this season, they were more interested in really getting to know me and A1 and our lives and what we're doing separately and together. So separately, I'm working on my album, Adia. I just dropped my single, Don't Take It Personal.
Yes, let's talk about that video.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to take it personal, but that is a really, really, really good video. I love it. It's like so intense.
Thank you.
What do you want women to feel when they hear your music or hear a song like Don't Take It Personal? Cause
I want women to feel like they're not alone and that, men aren't the only ones that can do this. And it's not a bashing song to men. It's actually for men and women because men feel the same way. There's girls that they've fallen crazy for and really feeling her, done everything, taking her out to dinner or whatever. And then she gets whatever she wants, whether it's her favorite bag, her favorite trip, her favorite meal, and then she's not calling him. And then women, same thing. They're falling for this guy, feeling him, whatever, and then he finds some way to stop picking up his phone or stop texting, just acting distant, funny. So the song is basically like, okay, I've been done wrong enough times to where my guard is up and I'm doing me now. So don't take it personal, but I might just want to kick it for the night, go to dinner. But that doesn't mean I'm trying to be your girlfriend.
I think we need to remember that more. So sometimes when dating, I feel like some women sometimes will go like right on the first date and we're like, okay, I can't stand him. He's not my husband. Never going out again. It's like,
or
that's
we'll
not
like,
the point.
That's my husband, first date. Like,
Right,
girls,
and
we
you-
try to plan a family and everything.
Oh, we
so-
got the plans.
Yes.
I think that we should do that. And then another thing about Don't Take It Personal is I believe it's one of the 5 agreements. I read the 5 agreements, and one of them is do not take things personal.
You know
like,
what?
Period.
You are right.
Yeah, just
I forgot
period.
about that because I've read it along. I didn't read the whole book. I didn't finish
Yeah.
it, but I did go skim through the agreements. I forgot that that's one of the 5 agreements.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was 4 agreements, and then they came out with a 5th one. But one of them, I think the 3rd one is definitely do not take things
It
personal.
is. That is
because
one of them.
everyone is going through their own fights, their own issues,
And it seems
and a lot of times it
feels
has
personal.
nothing to do with you.
Yeah, no, it feels personal if someone's funny acting or whatever, and it's usually their own internal battle. So the song has so many meanings. I mean, from that to what you just said, and then the video has a totally different flip on it. So it's like
Your videos always tend to do that, though. Like have
Thank
like
you.
pretty in depth acting in the videos.
Thank you. Well,
so.
this one we tried to work we really like took our time on it, and we really wanted to get a message across. And now at this point in the video, she's like, "This is my job, so don't take it personally." Sorry.
Okay. How has the show affected your relationship with A1?
The show hasn't really affected my relationship with A1. Our relationship is pretty balanced, pretty well. We're best friends first.
That's what I was gonna say. You have to be best friends.
We're best friends first, so it definitely helps. You know, I have to keep him humble because, you know, he got his 20 singles out. So I had to step away from songwriting for a little bit to finish my album. That it was starting to be impossible to try to be there for everyone and write their songs and get my album done at the same time. So, but A1, you know, he be feeling himself sometimes.
He does, but you have to have that. In Sages, we can go from being very humble and then sometimes you got to talk your. You know
we're both. We're definitely a mixture of both.
That's good to have that balance, and there's not a lot of couples that go through a reality TV show and actually make it out as one. So you guys are definitely holding it down. That's something that's admirable.
Cancer, so
I don't know how Sages and Cancers go. What is that?
It seems to be.
Are they sensitive? Aren't they sensitive?
Well, I attract Cancers. I don't know why. My ex-boyfriend's a Cancer,
Really?
and then like growing up, like high school and stuff, I just would meet Cancers all the time, and they would always hit on me. It seems like my
I've
whole
never
life.
had a Cancer. Aquarius,
Always.
crazy. I don't think we mesh well with Aquarius. Libra's great.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't stand Libras.
Libras are good to me.
I can't stand Libra men or women.
I can't stand, she said men or women. I can't stand Aries men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it might be some Aries men around here. I'm just like, I'm over them.
Yeah.
Only because.
Leos are like.
Leos, I think they're good for us. I don't know.
I dated a Leo a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a dating
Just
with Leo?
A little bit of a dating.
A little bit. I was with a Libra for like 6 years.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that? They're so moody.
Are they moody? I think they are moody, very reserved, and like I like the balance.
Cancers can be a little moody too, though.
I think of Cancers as sensitive.
See, the thing with A1 is weird. It's like he's not he is sensitive, like in the sense
he's very romantic.
He's really romantic. But if you do something to him where he's mad, he's like sensitive where he'll hold it in. He'll like wait to get you back. He'll be like, you know what? Don't talk to me for the day. And you're like, that's
okay.
Like I should say actually. But okay.
Okay.
He's that kind of sensitive.
Okay.
But in 5 years, 6 years of being with him, I've seen him cry twice.
Oh, okay.
So he's definitely not emotional.
Not emotional.
Or since I'm the one like balling up.
That's good to know that Cancers are good for us.
I'm the sensitive.
Cancers, holla at me. Just kidding.
Call her. She's bomb. She's pretty. All that.
Oh no. Okay, so since Lyrica, we are talking about lyrics and favorite lyrics in songwriting. Let's see if you can come up with a few of Lyric's favorite lyrics. Okay. Now, if you had to give me your favorite lyric pertaining to food, what would you say? Something that has to do with food. Lyric's favorite lyric.
Are you talking about a song that's already been made where they say something that will pertain to food?
Yeah. I can tell you mine first. Let's see. One that came to my head was when Biggie raps about having steak, eggs, cheesesteak, Welch's grape juice.
Yes.
And what Jill Scott was cooking up.
Oh, you talking about eggs? That one song.
Yes, toast, scrambled eggs, grits before she's out the door.
I like that one.
So
let me have that one.
Yeah, you have that one. Okay, I'll let you have that one. What about one about love? That might be an easier one.
I believe it's Music's old record, Love. I've always loved that song.
That one came to my mind too.
Yeah, it's actually called Love too.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a cheat, but that is one of my.
It's not a cheat. I was gonna say that one
songs,
for myself.
Okay.
He's awesome. What about a lyric pertaining to beef or fighting? Like they had a song right now. You had to amp up. You in the corner. You like, oh, we about to box out. What song would you put on?
Shout out to my girl Brooke Valentine.
Okay, we about to throw them bars. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one because I was gonna say Tupac. I was gonna take her there.
I told her, she's on the show with me, so
of course.
I'm like, okay.
I definitely had I think I tried out to like my cheerleading squad to that song, the dance team or something to that song,
that was
like Girl Fight.
Jam.
It was. Okay, what about your favorite lyric? Pertaining to dancing or partying.
My favorite lyric. Oh, there's a lot of dance songs.
I know.
Damn. What's like a new one that I love? Or does it matter?
It doesn't even matter because the one that came to my head was when Mary J talked about some in this dancery, and I'm just like, that's funny because she totally made up a word.
I thought of Beyonce.
Oh yes. And how can that's not even like a lyric. Thank you, everyone. You've been tuning in. Make sure you follow Lyrica.
When it comes on. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You did tell me.
And all it is this see how Mother B do. How was it working with her? I know you got a chance to write. I don't think you got a chance to actually like be in the midst of, but still that entire experience.
The Diva. The rest of this is on kysdc.com.
All right. I didn't get a chance to meet her.
It's okay.
I definitely love me some Beyonce. I'm looking forward to, just a hello and a hug.
I know.
I really, just someone like her you admire because you watch them grow and, from a little girl, and you just feel like they taught you so much. She taught you so much, and that's how I feel. So, I love Beyonce. It's like you hate on her, you're like
hate on yourself.
Yeah, it's
actually
like
hate on yourself.
Amazing.
Yeah, totally.
She works hard, so I aspire. And people like her inspire me.
Okay, so she's a part of the Beehive. Yes, Beehive. So what do you want everyone to get from you being on the show? Well, of course, the new album that's coming out. The new
album. What I love and what made me want to do the show is like Mona and Treva and everybody's like, listen, we really want to follow what you're really doing. We really are interested in you working on your album, in you dropping your single. We want to help you throw your album release party, which is coming up. Like all these things. So it made me feel more interested because that's what I'm really doing. Not just like, we want
storyline
in here and what's the story.
Yeah.
Like, nah, even though the show is very real, like when people are fighting, it's because they really have a beef, even if it's a stupid beef, know. But for me, I love being on the show. It's fun.
I don't think anyone's really beefing with you. Do you have a lot of beefs? I don't
Not
think
really,
so.
No. I mean, I have a little spats that you'll see coming up over really dumb high school shit. Stuff. I don't know if I can cuss.
Go ahead, let it out.
But at the end of the day, no. I mean, I'm a Sag. If you're beefing with me, you probably have like your own problems.
That's how I be feeling.
Mad cool. I'm really easy to get along with. I'm very black and white. Like you treat me with respect, I'll treat you the same way. When you disrespect me, you get disrespected.
That's so crazy you said that, black and white. I'm always like that. It's black or white with me. I don't really do
no
gray areas.
No.
I don't do gray areas. And I read once that the world doesn't really work like that. Like we should know that there are gray areas sometimes. Probably. But to me and to us, I'm just like, it's black or white. You with me or you ain't.
That's why I kind of don't like people that like swing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
If you rock with me, you rock with me.
Right. Me and my girlfriends, we call them strays.
Yeah,
and we're like, girl, you just friends with everybody?
Girl,
like, you're a stray. Like, get out of here.
Kidnapping her.
We're BFFs now.
Already.
Well, just make sure you let everyone know how to follow you and what's next, because I know you said album release party, and we might want to be there.
I would love for you to be there.
So
the
let them know.
Album release party, I believe, is the 24th or 5th. One of those dates for sure. I think the 24th.
But if they follow you, they'll know.
Yeah, if you follow me, you'll know. It's the 24th, I'm pretty sure. The album will be released this year. It's called Adia, which is my twin sister's name who passed away. We don't have a specific date, but it'll be this year. The single just dropped, Don't Take It Personal, and the video came out about 2 weeks later. So altogether, it's been out about 3 weeks. It just got serviced to TV, and radio stations are picking it up. I'm super excited. I'm charting. And yes,
you've got a lot of great feedback on that. Also, because that artwork is sick.
Thank you.
On Don't Take It Personal. So everyone's loving it. Well, thank you so much for representing for women, for the Sages, for the ladies, letting these fools know not to take things personal, and for just women in R&B just doing the daggone thing, because we just get oversaturated with all these men and all the rappers, but we really need to go back to, singing about things that, are real and showing vulnerability and make us feel good. So we definitely appreciate the real songwriters out there.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.